This is Mr. Rahul Hunkalas, Assistant Professor and Workshop Superintendent from NB Navle Sinhagad College of Engineering, Kegaon, Solapur. I am having more than 12 years of teaching experience and my specialization in mechanical design engineering. Now, in this video, we are going to understand the next point of our discussion in the chapter of combustion in CI engines. As the remaining thing in this chapter, that is nothing but the rating of the fuel rating is very important. We know we are using two basic types of fuel. One is a petrol and another one is a diesel. Now how one can rate the fuel? Generally the petrol is totally rating with the help of the octane number of the fuel, and diesel is generally rating with the help of the cetane number of the diesel. Now what is the meaning of octane number and what is the meaning of cetane number? These two are the rating criteria for petrol and diesel respectively. Now normally the fuels are rated for their anti-knock quality. The rating of fuel is done separately for SI and CI engine. It shows the octane number in SI engines and cetane number in CI engines. If you can take the example on petrol pump, if you can take the example of Bharat Petroleum, when we are going to go to the petrol pump and when we are going to fill the petrol, that particular petrol salesman will ask to us which petrol we want, the speed petrol or normal petrol. The rate of speed petrol is more than the rate of the normal petrol. Why the rate of the speed petrol is more? Because the anti-knock quality or the octane number of the speed petrol is more than the normal petrol. That's why its rate or its price is more than the normal petrol. Means octane number is nothing but if the petrol has more anti-knock quality, its purity, the petrol is very pure, there is no any kind of impurities are present over there, or very less impurities or mixing is there. So it totally depends on the octane number of the fuel. Now after this, and similarly, if you can take the example of cetane number, the quality of diesel oil is totally depend upon the cetane number. If cetane number is maximum, then we can say the diesel quality is very good. The diesel anti-knock quality is very good. That is nothing but called as a cetane number. Now the next point of our discussion, that is highest useful compression ratio. This definition may ask to you for 6 mark. Explain HUCR, that is highest useful compression ratio. Then what do you mean by HUCR? It is the highest useful compression ratio at which the fuel can be used without detonation in a specified test engine under specified operating condition, and the ignition and mixture strength being adjusted to give a best efficiency. So HUCR is nothing but it is the highest useful compression ratio at which the fuel can be used without detonation in a specified test engine. This definition is very important. Now following are the table which indicate the different HUCR value for the different types of fuel compounds. Now if you see in the fuel column, we have the different fuel compounds or chemical compounds of the fuel. First one, isooctane. For isooctane, the highest useful compression ratio is 10.96. The second one, N-heptane, the value is HUCR value is 3.75. The third one, toluene, the HUCR value is 15, and the last one, that is cyclohexane, the value of HUCR is 8.20. This question is again very important. Now after this, we are going to understand what are the different fuel additives in the case of SI engine. Now, what is the meaning of additives? Many of times in petrol pumps, that particular salesman may ask to us, do you want any kind of additives? That 10 rupees pouches are there. Then what is the meaning of additives? We can understand some chemical compound called the additives or drops which are used to improve the combustion performance of the fuel. Additives are generally used to increase the octane number of the petrol and when we are going to add the additives in the diesel, then it is very useful to increase the certain number of diesel. Now again there are few requirements of fuel additives. The theoretical part is there, you can understand with the help of notes which is present with you, and I am not going to repeat all these things over here. Now the name of the different additives for the SI engine, that is anti-knock additive, second one tetraethyl lead, the third one tetramethyl lead, and fourth one benzoyl. These are nothing but called the different types of additives which we can mix along with the petrol. Similarly, we just understood the C10 number, then the different additives which is used for the mixing in the case of diesel, that is amyl nitrite base,